This is our project today, tubular netted bracelet, and I finally done this. It's been a while since I started this, and now I finally finish it, and I cannot wait to show to you how to do this. And I'm just hoping that you're going to enjoy doing this, and I hope you're gonna like it as well. And then the materials used in this video are 4 mm pearl, 1 8 mm seed beads, 11 seed beads, thread, and needle, of course. So these are the materials I use. The main color here are blue. The bicon are AB brown or bronze. And of course, I'm using the Meister, which is I usually use. So we're going to start picking one pearl, one seed beads, one pearl, one seed beads, one bicon, and one seed beads. And tie it up. Make sure you tie it securely because we're not going to make any tail here, as I always do. And I found out recently that it's better to fix the whole body of your project rather than you leave a tail and use for the lock. Make sure to reinforce once, and because this is the first block, it's better to be like, reinforce it for to avoid disruption later on. And my thread came out from the bicon and the seed bead. This time we're going to pick up 4 seed beads, 1 pearl, 1 seed beads, 1 pearl, 1 seed beads, and the bicon. And now in circular motion, we're going to pass the needle through to the top, 1 seed beads at the bottom, and pull it tight. Make sure to pull it tight and there's no gap between the beads, so to hide our thread. So this is how it look like. Make sure that the direction is in one direction so that the knitting will be nice later on. Yes, so this is how it look like an S. And this time we're going to pick up 3 seed beads and needle pass through to the seed beads from the first block that we did just now. So we just follow as it shows, and now we're going to pick up 3 seed beads again, and this time we're going to pass the needle through to the seed beads at the top. So this one is like a zigzag, or the chevron type. So it's going up, going down, going up. And this time we're going to pick up 3 seed beads again and needle pass through to the seed beads from the first block that we do just now. Okay, so we just continue doing this, and again pick up 3 seed beads and to the top again. Yes, make sure that the needle direction is always the same, cannot be go there, go here. And this time we're going to pick up 3 again. Oh, my tail is on the way. So we're going to, and the needle pass through to the seed beads that where we started, and pull it tight. It's a little bit loose this time. And now we're going to pass our needle to all the 4 seed beads up. So all in all, including the beads, the thread came from is 5 seed beads. So this is how it look like. And because we're done the second, and we're going to start a new one again by picking up 4 seed beads, 1 pearl, one seed bead, one pearl, one seed beads, and one bicon. So we repeat what we did just now, and needle pass through to the fourth seed beads from the below of the pearl, and pull it tight. And we're going to do the same thing. Make sure that position your the black that we just added in right direction. So again, 3 seed beads, and we're going to bring our needle pass through to the center seed beads from the bottom, and just like that, and we pick up 3 again, 3 seed beads, and then needle pass through to the top seed beads. I always pronounce my seed bead and to seed beads singular become plural, and to the seed beads down. Make sure to pull it tight. Don't worry about the a little bit loose this time, because when you put the lock on it, it's going to be like a little bit tight after that. So needle pass through to the top seed beads again, and this time we're going to step up 1 seed beads from the previous, and to the 4 seed beads up, yes. So that's how it look like. So we're going to do one more time. Pick up the usual 4 seed beads, 1 pearl, 1 seed bead, 1 pearl, 1 seed beads, and the icon, and needle pass through to the 4th seed beads below the pearl, and pull it tight. And again, we're going to pick up 3 seed beads again. So this one is keep going on and on. Make sure to pull it a little bit tight, but not so tight, because your thread may be snap off, but it depends on what kind of thread you're using actually. So needle pass through to the top seed bead and pick up 3 again, and going up again. So this one is going up and going down and going up. So this is the third block that we just added, and again we're going to do the step up and start all over again. So this is how it look like. So the one block is about 7. The counting is 7. The one is, what you call this one, triangle is 7, but the one hole is become 14. So make sure that you count it. I make a mistake sometimes. Sometimes I put about, instead of 3, it's become 2, and then when I going back, I sew those things and it looks so ugly. So I'm going to make it again. So make sure that before you carry on doing this, check back what you're doing. And this is how it look like. So this time my luck is I'm going to use the pearl, because I tried the lobster lock and it's a little bit hard for me to put it to my wrist. So I try the pearl. So what I do here is pick up 5 and needle pass through to the center from the previous, and 5 again, 5 again, and then needle pass through to the the center. So what I did here is I reinforce once to make sure that they are not loose, because this is a lock, and then it's when we use it, it's keep falling and falling the thing until it's become loose. So it's important to reinforce this one. Now to join the 3 fives together, so my needle is stuck at the center of the 5, which is the third seed beads. So that's what I'm going to do. We join them together by needle pass through to the third seed beads from the 5 previous 5, and then to the third seed beads again to the other side. I hope you can see it clearly. And then to the center again, which is the third bead, and connect it. Actually this five set of fives are connecting. We're going to connect each other. And then after you're doing this, make sure to reinforce them, because if you don't reinforce it, it's going to be loose. So reinforce it at least once or twice before we're going to attach the pearl. So this is how it will look like. Yeah, so that's how to close the set of fives. And this time we're going to pick up 2 seed beads. Yes, we're going to connect the pearl now. 2 seed beads, the 8 mm pearl, and then 1 stopper bead, and then needle back to just skip the bead that we just added just now, and then needle pass through to the pearl and the 1 seed beads at the bottom of the pearl, and then pick up another one, and then we're going to the needle pass through to the center of the fives again, and then going to the next and pick up 1 seed bead again, and we're going up to the seed bead, 1 seed bead, and to the pearl up. So this time we're going down by skipping again. Make sure to go through to the top seed beads before we going down to the pearl and the seed bead at the bottom. And this is how it look like. It's look like secured already, but remember, position the pearl at the center. So if it's still not in the center, just reinforce them until, if your 10 size needle is not going through anymore, you can use the 12 size needle. It's more smaller. So this time we're going up one more time, and I stop at this run ready. Make sure to go inside the seed bead at the top first, and then going down again to the pearl and to the seed bead, and now it's I have difficulty bringing my needle down already, because it's time to stop. So I reinforce the seed beads that I just added. I didn't as I said earlier, I didn't use lobster or any kind of clasps anymore. I prefer the 8 mm pearl. You can use magnetic clasp also if you want. It's your choice. If I do the tubular, I I rather prepare the beads as a lock for my project. So this is it. I'm done. Now we're going to do the same thing and the other side. And before I'm going to add the loop, I secure my thread first at the bottom. So make sure to secure it first and remove all the tails so that it won't get on the way. And remember, if you're going to use the, what I mean is, if you're going to secure it and it still have a lot of thread excess thread on it, make sure to reinforce the netting and all that, but don't pull it so tight. Otherwise your project will going to be, deform or something like that. So take it easy on reinforcing your work. So this is how I'm going to lock up my tails. Yeah, slowly. It's take time to lock a tail or a thread, but make sure that it's secure. So I cut it off and I going to add a new thread to attach the loop of my what you call this, of my bracelet. And before I attaching my loop, I going to make sure to attaching the new thread now. And if you're new to beadings, or if you haven't tried adding a thread yet, this is how it's look like. So that's my way. Actually, this is my way how to add a thread. So pull the tail and pull the main thread. Make sure that it's secure already and make your way up for the loop. So now the main thread is already secure. And the moment you will reach at the top, we're going to do the same thing again by picking up 5 seed beads and then needle pass through to the center of the previous seed beads, which is in the, as you can see there, you can see the center right away down there. Pull it tight. Do this 3 times. 5 again, and to the center, and 5 again, pick up 5 again, and to the center, and step up 4 seed beads up, and so once again we're going to reinforce this 3 sets of 5s before we're going to do the loop. Now we're going to position our needle at the top, which is the center of the 5, meaning a needle pass through to the 3 seed beads. And what we're going to do here is gather the 3 top seed beads or 3 top centers. So from there, and then I'm going to put the needle pass through to the 3rd seed beads from the previous 5 and to the 3rd seed beads from the other side. So gather this 3 together. Make sure to reinforce them 2 times or 3 times. And get ready for the loop. So make sure to reinforce them, otherwise they will turn to loosen up and we cannot secure the loop. Yes, and at the same time we're going to do the same as the other side. So this time I pick up 23, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23. So they are 23, and bring them down. Let's zoom out so that you can see it nicely. So needle pass through to the second last beads. Make sure to pull it tight. And this time we're going to pick up one seed bead again. And sometimes the thread is kind of difficult to tighten up for the time being. It's always like that at first. Seed beads and needle pass through to the next center beads from the previous. And now we're going to reinforce the loop. So needle pass through to the 1 second seed bead just now, and all the way to the 21 seed beads. So just carry on doing this until the loop is a little tight, and make sure to secure them. And while reinforcing the loop, make sure that it is in the center. So if it's not in the center, position them nicely, and if you can, reinforce them again. And make sure to try them first before you lock the thread. So securely and nicely done in the center. And that's it. We almost done our project. And oh, by the way, if you are allergic to, to the metal or to the, stainless steel, I advise that you're going to use this way. And this way, there's no allergy reaction. Okay, so we're done. Finally, I can upload this. It's been a while since I uploaded a new one, so I hope you're going to like this. Thank you guys for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. Bye.